Hi, my name is Tanya Chopra, working as an international marketing assistant at Brunel University, London. Thank you so much for joining this session with Professor Ashley Braganza, Dean of the Business School, who will be talking about the business school at Brunel University, London. Thank you so much for joining this session. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Thank you for the introduction. I'm Ashley Braganza. I'm Professor of Organizational Transformation, and I'm also Dean of the Business School. In addition to this, I'm also the Director for the Center for Artificial Intelligence, which is an interdisciplinary research center in the university.
Thank you so much. Why should we choose Brunel Business School?
So, Brunel Business School is one of the hidden gems in the university and business school world, certainly in London. I could give you a whole range of reasons why you should join. We are in the London area of business schools. So if you took all the business schools in the London area, we are seventh out of all the business schools in terms of student satisfaction and how students feel towards the business school. I could tell you about the international research that we do, which really engages directly with businesses. We take the latest thinking from the world out there, in the world of business, in the world of practice, and we bring it into the classroom. We bring practitioners into the classroom. So you're not just hearing from academics, you're not just hearing about the textbooks, you're hearing about what the latest in the textbooks and in the theories are developed by my academics. But more importantly, you're also hearing directly from people who are out there in industry. The other reason that I think you ought to be considering Brunel Business School and more importantly, coming to the business school is because what we bring together is an ecosystem. We bring together an ecosystem that has the research that my academics and that we all do. We turn that into the lectures, into the programs that you're going to be joining us for. And then we bring practitioners in so that you are engaging either through the assignments that you do, through the consulting opportunities that we have. We create this ecosystem that brings together the students, the academics, and the practitioners.
Quite interesting. So, what accreditations does the Brunel Business School have?
Thank you, Tanya. We have a number of accreditations in the business school. We have Amber accreditation and we have AACSB accreditation. And what these accreditations do is they put us in a very elite community of business schools that are double accredited. Out of the tens of thousands of business schools around the world, it's only a few hundred that are double accredited, and we are one of those. In addition to that, we have signed up to the UN Charter for Responsible Business and Responsible Management. What that means is that embedded in all of the courses that we do, embedded in all of the modules that you will be taught on, is a set of ethical principles that we want you to leave with. Because when you leave here, you're not just leaving with a piece of paper that says, this is the degree that you got. When you leave here, we want you to leave with the Brunel Business School brand. We want you to leave with an ethos, a way of thinking about how to do business, which is at all times ethical, which is at all times focused on sustainability, and which is at all times responsible.
Wonderful. Talking about the courses at Brunel Business School, what all courses does the school offers?
Again, Tanya, thank you so much for that question because we have a range of courses that we have to offer at postgraduate level. We have specialist courses that allow you to focus on particular disciplines such as marketing, such as HR. And then we have programs that kind of allow you to go more widely and learn about management more widely. So the Masters in Management would be one example, or our MBA would be another example of more general postgraduate programs. We have some of the most innovative programs, And we have one which is, I believe, still one of the very, very few non-technical programs on artificial intelligence. And what this program does is it bridges the gap between the boardroom at the top of any organization and the technologists who understand the technology. And if you can imagine in that space, we want to make sure that we create a whole cohort of managers who can convert strategy into technology and take technological AI opportunities and turn them into strategic advantage.
Great. Also, do the courses have placement options?
Yes, all our courses have placement options. Placements and employability are not just close to my heart, they're close to the hearts of every academic in the business school. It is core to what we do because we want to make sure that we prepare our graduates not just to get a job, ideally before they even graduate, if not certainly very shortly after they graduate. What we want to do is we want to prepare them for a lifelong career in a world that is hugely uncertain, for jobs that don't actually exist today. And we want to make sure that our graduates have this notion of being productive all the way through, not just during the program, but most importantly, after they graduate from us.
Wonderful. And every student wonders about the links, employer links that the university has. So, can you tell us something more about that?
I certainly can. Hot off the press, and this is something that we've only just getting started because, as I said, employability is really core to what we do. So I have set up the first employability advisory board for the business school. And what I am going to be doing is bringing together recruiters, companies that take our graduates, and I also want to bring in some of our alumni who have experienced our programs together with the academics who are going to be teaching on the programs. I've created a specific board that is going to make sure that whatever we do within the business school, whether it's the curricula that we have, the content that we teach, making sure that our graduates are ready, not just in terms of a CV, but in terms of understanding what are the latest processes that employers are using while looking to recruit our graduates. I want all of that to be absolutely up to date and state of the art. So this employability advisory board that I've created is going to be at the heart of making sure our students get jobs.
Wow. And I'm sure this will definitely give us a career boost. Talking about the courses, so how are the courses structured?
So all our courses follow a very similar kind of format. The September programs, or the programs that start in September, they have a 10-week teaching period with a 1-week break in the middle. And in that period, students come into lectures. In addition to the lectures, there are seminars. There are also, and seminars are where smaller groups of students get together to have a more in-depth study or in-depth discussion with the lecturer about that particular topic. In addition to which, there are periods where there are one-to-one and small group sessions. We do expect our students, Tanya, we do expect our students to ensure that they do a certain amount of self-study because we are preparing you for a world where learning is going to be absolutely constant to you staying ahead of the next wave of change, the next wave of technology that's going to come through. So self-learning, learning how to manage your learning is really an important part of the program as well. Then there's a mix of exams and coursework that need to be done just to demonstrate that you have learned about the subject area that we have in mind. And in term 2, which usually starts around January, that again is a 10-week term with a 1-week break in the middle. It follows a similar pattern to term one in terms of lectures, seminars, etc. And then the last part of your year here is doing a dissertation, which is a significant piece of research, which you do directly with a supervisor in a topic of your choosing. Because what we want students to do is to use that period of time, that 4 to 6 months, to genuinely become an expert in an area, so that when they go in to get that job, they are not just talking about some superficial level of knowledge that they have attained, but to have actually be able to go in and demonstrate to any employer the value that they can add to that employer and to the job that they are applying for.
Great. Also, can you tell us a bit about academic stuff?
My academics are amongst the best in the world. They genuinely care about students. And that for me is one of the most important aspects of being here at Brunel, of leading this business school, which is just so rich and so diverse. In addition to that, the academics that you will be coming into contact with when you come to Brunel are amongst the cleverest and the smartest people in their particular area. They are all publishing in high quality journals. They're publishing the research that they have done. They are all engaged with industry. So they're working with businesses in different ways. They're bringing that knowledge that they've got into the classroom. And then they want to share and co-create with you your learning journey through the program. So our academics, I have to say, I cannot speak highly enough about them. You will enjoy your time and your interactions with my academic colleagues. And so you are aware, I have a principle that everyone in the business school must be involved with teaching, and that includes me. So you may well be on a module that I'm teaching as well.
Great. Thank you so much. Finally, if we talk about work life after graduation that every student wonders about, so how does the university support in that?
Sure. So we have a whole range of support mechanisms for our students once they graduate. The Professional Development Center, or PDC, offers a 2-year period where they will offer support in terms of updating your CV, giving you interview practice sessions, pointing you out to where jobs are. You also, and this is maybe not made enough of, you will also have access to the library databases that you will have used in the course of your study, so that you can stay up to date with developments in the field that you want to enter into, so that you know what the latest thinking is in any particular sector or industry in any part of the world. So that's one level of support. Certainly within the business school, we have a number of events for our alumni where we bring our alumni together, and you will by that point be an alum. So we bring our alumni together to network with each other, to network with businesses, and to come back, if anything, and interact with the modules and interact with our staff. So again, to give you different types of support as you go through.
Thank you so much. It was lovely talking to you. In case you have any questions, feel free to contact us on inquiries@brunel.ac.uk.